Hi, first grade friends. We're going to continue to chapter 2 in our Junie B. Jones first grade at last. When we left Junie B, she was in quite a shock that her best friend from kindergarten didn't want to be her best friend this year. She wanted to be friends with the new twins that were in their class. So let's see what happened. Chapter 2, More Surprises plus Herb. Mother and Daddy kept trying to cheer me up about first grade. Mother said something, life has disappointments in it. Daddy said something, you have to roll with the punches. I say first grade is a flop. Last year, I had two best friends. First, I had Lucille, plus also I had that Grace. Me and that Grace rode the school bus every single day. Only too bad for us because this year Grace got put in a different room than me, and that wasn't even fair. I'm sure some of you went through this when you figured out who your homeroom teacher was, and you're like, oh no, my best friend's in another class, and you're kind of disappointed. But I'm sure you're already finding friends in your class, and for our remote learners, we'll get you involved in the class, and that way you can get to know your class also. But hooray, hooray, me and Grace still decided to ride the bus together because that's what friendship is for, I think. And so last week, both of us sat next to each other just like we always did. Only, what do you know? On Monday morning, Grace got on the bus with a new girl from her class. And those two plopped down in the seat right in front of me. I quick jumped up and I tapped on Grace's head. Grace, I said, excuse me, Grace, what kind of shenanigans do you call this, madam? Don't you see me sitting here? Grace waved at me real friendly. Yes, hi, Junie B, she said. I'm sorry, I can't sit with you today. I promised Bobby Jean Piper I would sit with her this morning, okay? I stamped my foot. No, Grace, not okay. You can't sit with Bobby Jean Piper, I said. You and I have to sit together every single day because we sat together every day last year, and this year shan't be no different. Just then, Mr. Wu, the bus driver, closed the bus door. He looked in the mirror at me. Sit down, please, Junie B, he said. Bobby Jean Piper pointed and grinned. You got yelled at, she said kind of mean. I made a scary face at that girl. Grrr, I said. Grrr, Bobby Jean Piper. Behind me, I heard a loud laugh. I quick spun around. And guess what? It was Herb, who sits in front of me in room 1. Here we got a picture of them on the bus, and you see that Grace and the new girl from her class are sitting in front of Junie B. And I don't think Junie B is very happy about that. A lot of changes. It was Herbert. Oh, I already said that part. It was Herbert. Herb, I said, real surprised. I didn't even know you rode this bus. Herb kept on laughing. You said grr. He laughed. Grr. Ha, that's a good one. I wrinkled my eyebrows at that boy. Hey, only here's the problem, Herbert, I said. Grr is not actually a joking matter. Plus, I wasn't even talking to you. Herbert quit laughing. I know you weren't talking to me, he said. No one on this bus ever talks to me. That's because last year I went to a different school, so I don't have any bus friends yet. Just then, the bus stopped at the next corner. Herb came around the seat and sat next to me. Maybe, just for today, I can sit here, he said. Just until you get your bus friend back, I mean. I tapped on my chin, very thinking. Then, all of a sudden, I raised my voice real loud. Why, sure you can sit here, Herbert, I said. You can sit here forever if you want to, because I used to have a bus friend named Grace, but today I'm dropping her like a hot tomato. Bobby Jean Piper peeked over the seat at me. You mean potato? She teased. I sprang up again. Bobby Jean Piper, where's a diaper? I hollered. Mr. Wu frowned in the mirror. "Sit down, Junie B," he grouched. I sat down. Then I did a big breath. And I looked at Herbert. Can you do a big breath? Big sigh. "Today is not going off to a good start," I said, kind of quiet. Herbert nodded. "I hear ya," he said. I slumped way down in my seat. "My bestest friends are dropping like flies," I said. Herbert nodded. "Join the club," he said. "First grade is a flop," I said. Herbert nodded. "Totally," he said. I looked out the window. "Grr," I said. "Grr," said Herbert. I smiled to just myself. I think I might like this Herbert. And here we have Herbert and Junie B sitting on the bus together. What do you think? Do you think they'll be bus friends from now on? We'll have to find out in our next chapter, chapter 3. Thank you for tuning in.